One thing that Greg Madison said earlier today was that the cohesion kind of disappeared on defense in Nebraska. How do you have to restore that communication and cohesiveness going into this weekend against Minnesota?
One thing we have to work on was communication. That's what he's been talking to us about. That's our main goal this weekend, keep working on communication, get the calls to everyone. That's the biggest goal right now for the defense.
What kind of breakdowns did you have in communication against Nebraska?
When they was in hurry up, we didn't get the calls to each and every one. So basically, we just out there just lost for a couple plays. And that's the biggest thing we have to work on is communication, like I said before.
You guys have played hurry up a little bit before, like against Air Force. Why do you think it happened against Nebraska that you struggled with it?
I believe it was surprising because we watched film before. They weren't doing much hurry up, so it's caught us off guard, and it was a surprise. We surprised, and we got to work on it more better and be ready next week.
Were the calls not coming in quick enough, or was it a problem communicating it between you guys in the secondary?
Just communicating in the secondary. It was loud in Nebraska. They have amazing fans, and we couldn't get the calls to each and every one, and we couldn't hear it. So basically, we got to just work on our signals and communication.
How are you feeling?
I'm great. Just keep on playing and try to make plays for my team.
What'd you hurt a couple weeks ago? Is that your elbow?
Yeah, I hurt my elbow, but it's working. It's great. So I played last week, so everything's great.
What was the injury?
Just a sprained elbow, swelling.
Were there limitations against Nebraska because of that, or were you full go?
No, I was full go. I was ready to play.
When it happened, it looked pretty nasty. I mean, did you watch it? And also, like, when it first happened, did you think it was worse than it ended up being?
Yeah, when I first saw it, it was bad, but grace of God, it wasn't that bad. It was just a lot of swelling. And I iced it a lot, and I was ready to play against Nebraska.
Sorry, did it limit you at all in practice?
No, I played. Well, yeah, it did. But the coaches ain't really want me, just jump out there and just go all out at first because they want to be conscious and make sure everything was great. And make sure I was great to be playing and everything.
So does that sleeve limit you at all, or did it limit you at first?
A sleeve? No.
What you were wearing on your arm?
Which color? Because I had a black one and I had a blue one on.
Never mind.
What are you better at now than when you started the season? Part of the game?
Part of the game, I can play both sides of the field now. When I first came, I was just boundary. Now I can play field and boundary, so that's the biggest part of playing.
What's the difference between being able to do both versus just one?
Boundary, you man-to-man. In field, you different coverages. Quarters sometimes. It's just a wider field and shorter field.
How does that help out the defense so you have that greater versatility now?
I mean, the corners can stay on each side. We don't have to keep running back and forth to one side to the other. So it's great for me and JT and Courtney.
How involved is Blake with you guys still as he's rehabbing?
Blake, he makes sure he comes to all the meetings. So we still sit down. It's still like he playing. He's just not on the field. So he's still there. He's still helping out. Most of all, he asks some questions, like make sure we get it, and asking Coach Mallory and Coach Madison and everything too. Make sure everybody knows what they're doing.